Hi guys, so it's me Alexis and this is my astrology channel, and today we're going to be talking about the sextile. So before this starts the video, I just want to apologize for the biggest hiatus ever. I was busy with school and a lot of life things, so yeah, I decided to reprioritize and stuff. Not much has changed, but I think the only change I see here is the length of my hair, but irrelevant. So today I'll be doing the sextile. This is the last video in my aspect series, so if you guys have any suggestions on what I should do for my next video or for like as a next series, then yeah, please let me know. So without further ado, let's just get started on the video. When it comes to a sextile, it's when two planets are 60 degrees away from each other on the natal chart. And the sextile is a harmonious aspect. So with that being said, my personal orbs for a sextile is up to 6 degrees. Anything higher than 6 degrees is something I consider loose, unless I'm looking at a very special aspect pattern, like a yacht, for example. But yeah, pretty much for me, my max orb is 6 degrees. Another thing about sextiles, so like I said earlier, the sextile is a harmonious aspect. The reason why it's harmonious is because you have two planets that are manifesting on the same plane. And when I say plane, I mean the external plane and the internal plane. So when you have two planets that are sextile, they're usually either both masculine or both feminine. So therefore they're both either expressing themselves on the outside or the inside. And it implies that when two planets are expressing themselves on the same plane, they will probably function harmoniously. But the main difference with the sextile is that the two planets that are sextile to one another, they are of different elements, but those elements are on the same plane. Let's just give an example. So let's say you have an Aries sun and then you have a Gemini Mars. So your sun would be sextile to your Mars. So you have Aries, which is sextile to Gemini. So Aries and Gemini, they're both masculine signs, but they are of different elements. So Aries is a fire sign, while Gemini is an air sign. So with that being said, they work well together because they both take place on the same environment. And fire and air are both very out there, and they're both very external, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's how a sextile generally works. And I guess the next question that I need to answer is, how does sextile manifest? Like, yeah, it's harmonious, but like, what else is there to know? So another thing that you need to know about sextiles is that yes, it's harmonious, but it's harmonious with a little catch, I guess, because with the sextile, it is harmonious, but you do need to put in effort to make that harmony. Like, if you do make effort, then harmony will happen. Because as you guys know, there is another harmonious aspect. It's called the trine, and with the trine, it's very natural. You don't even notice that the energies are going back and forth harmoniously. With a sextile, you would notice, because you would be knowingly and consciously investing energy in there, unless your planets are in a house where there's more involvement with the unconscious. So yeah, this is something you guys need to know. The main difference between trines and sextiles is that trines are very natural and sextiles are natural, but they're a little less natural to where that you would notice and invest some effort into it, while trines you may not even notice it. So speaking of sextiles, since sextiles are harmonious aspects, a lot of people can really like these aspects because things just work out really nicely together. But the one thing that like trines that could be bad about sextiles is that it can bring on a sense of laziness, because with harmony, with so much energy passing, they're passing very harmoniously, and very it's very free flowing. There's not a lot of challenges when it comes to a sextile, and since there's no challenges, there's no encouragement to become better in a sense. And since there's a lack of encouragement, there's a lack of ambition to be better, which can lead to laziness, or just a lack of manifesting that energy in a very truly positive way, in a sense where because with harmonious aspects, yes, they can manifest well, but the native or the person with the aspect can struggle to manifest the aspect in its highest potential, because sometimes you think you're manifesting the aspect the best way that you can, when really there's a potential to go higher and you wouldn't know unless you struggled. So yeah, that's a little ranty bit about the sextile. I think that's pretty much it about the sextile. 60 degrees, 6-degree orb max. Usually the sextile composes of 2 planets with the same polarity but different elements, and how I manifest. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for my video. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to comment below on what I should cover next week. Remember that this is my last video for the aspect series, so go ahead and comment if you guys want me to cover something specific, like maybe the moon signs. Someone said synastry aspects. I was really considering that, but yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys next video.